Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're a first-time viewer. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much. This is my recap, my review for the 2016 VMAs, the Rihanna edition, Miss Robin Fenty herself. Now, it starts off where she opens the show, and we're thinking, Lord, why is she receiving the prestigious award tonight? And she's opening the show. But okay. So we find out there's actually 4 performances sprinkled throughout the night. And she starts off with the music from Please Don't Stop the Music, and then it transitions to Only Girl in the World while there's this pink background going on. And I was like, look at Rihanna. Rihanna looked like a sexy Barbie. A sexy light brown Barbie. That was her long ponytail. Rihanna doesn't normally do the whole pink thing, so it's just like, look at, she's looking good. And then it switches to We Found Love, and then it goes to Where Have You Been? Where Have You Been is one of my favorite songs and actually favorite videos from her. And she was doing the choreography. This is definitely a step up from the choreography that she normally does, so I do appreciate that a lot. She was moving more than she normally does, because Rihanna is really more so like a vibey type of person. So it's kind of hard to be a vibey type of person and have high energy dance music or high energy music like she does in her the back end of her catalog. So we go from that to her next performance. Her next performance is actually my favorite of the night. It was the West Indian Caribbean dance hall performance, and she had everyone's sister, brother, cousin up in there from the islands, up in there. And I was so happy because the whole stage was just filled with people. It's like, what was it, like 100, 200 people just vibing out. And at first it was like Rude Boy. And this is where you can get a little growly with the vocals, because it's all about the performance and the vibe. So she was getting down, she was doing it. Of course, again, Rihanna is more so a vibey type of person, so she's not gonna be like, hey, hey. She's more so like, hey, hey. That's kind of more so her speed. Now, she switches from that to Work. Well, of course, the interludes were certain dancehall music and reggae music, so that was a really good time in my Tanea voice. If you guys don't watch the show, it's a YouTube channel. Please go and watch. They are hilarious, Tiffany and Tanea. But I was like, hey, 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 and then it switched into Work, and Rihanna was putting in work. She was. Shout out to her. Again, people want her to be different so bad, and she is different. And then they're like, no, we want this, we want that. It's like, first of all, this is Rihanna. She's never just going to give you exactly what you want. She's going to do her. That's what makes her different from these other artists, some of these other artists. So we get past that. I mean, it really was a good time. She was in her Caribbean garb. She even had this long do-rag. But like I said, it was nice to see all the different shades of people, and it was cool. So the third one, again, I don't know if it was because Beyonce has already performed at this point, and then even Britney Spears, she did a pretty, good job for what we were expecting from Britney. So when Rihanna came out to do Pour It Up, Needed Me, and what was it? Pour It Up, Needed Me, and Be Better Have My Money, I was thinking to myself, something about this feels off. Something felt off. She was just like, again, she was like, I'm thinking, you know what the messed up part is? Again, Rihanna is ahead of the curve with that, because now you're getting more music where people are doing that. So she knows what she's doing. I was just like, I don't think I really wanted for you to focus on that part of the song live. She's someone who, honestly, we wouldn't mind if she used a recording track, because we like looking at her. Yes, we like looking at her and stuff. So, but anyway, that was my least favorite performance, actually. Even though I love all those songs, that's my type of music. But the last performance had, of course, Stay, which I never really liked. Stay was too one key-ish for me. So I never really liked that. Of course, Diamonds. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. We getting it. We getting it. You fall like diamonds in the sky. But, and then Love on the Brain. Like, if she did Higher, I would have been... Higher will have taken me over the top. Because Love on the Brain, that's one of those things where she can't really mess up because it fits her voice perfectly. So, she, of course, did a great job with that song because I feel like she actually likes that type of tempo and speed and type of music to perform versus her other bops, which we love from her, kind of like with Beyonce. Like, Beyonce was Happy Dancing for us before, but now that she's a mother and it's like Black Lives Matter, she's not here for just, you know, just, no, Beyonce's like, I'm gonna get you in a sale. So, Rihanna definitely did great with that, and she was just wearing this, like, what was it? It wasn't brown, tan type of dress. It was nice because remember, at this point, she's now gonna go and get her get her award. And Drake comes walking up the stairs as she's finished, and we're like, oh, this is like a really high-end prom. Shout out to them. And so it felt like, because Drake, shout out to Drake for actually being able to read a teleprompter, because a lot of people, they can sing their butts off, but when they have to read that teleprompter, even if they had the script a million and one times, they look nervous, they are shook. But Drake did a great job because he meant every word that came out of his mouth. Mary J. Blige actually was the one who announced Rihanna's last performance. So Mary, I know that album's gonna be good. I'm ready for it. Adele, Mary was the original Black Adele. So let's stop now. But it's gonna be great because Mary has had a lot going on in her life these past couple of months, so I am ready. I am excited. It's definitely going to be a great time. And the last thing that I want to focus on is that speech. The speech, because Drake, like I said, he actually knew Rihanna since the very beginning. She came to Toronto because remember, people don't know this, but in Canada, they love reggae, dancehall, all of that. So there's actually what is it called, restaurants dedicated to that. And so what happened was, when Drake was younger, Rihanna came on to do the music video for Pun the Replay, and the director of that video was with her at that time. Drake was there too. He was just singing for the locals, you know, who were eating their food. So that's when he first met her. And so he was like, he appreciates the fact that she's never changed in a good way. She's never tried to go and, I guess you can say, mainstream, whiten herself up to appeal to the masses and forget who she is. And that's why people love her so much. He's loved her since he was 22. He looks up to her even though he's older than her. I was just like, damn, are you about to propose? Are you about to make it official? And then I was like, I love this woman. She's your best friend. And it was just like, oh, presenting her, she deserves it. She came into the game winning, which is true. Her first single went to #2, almost beat Mariah Carey. It actually outsold Mariah Carey's single at that time. So it was like Rihanna. And Rihanna's performance award speech was just like this. Thank you to VMAs. Thank you to everyone. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting me since the beginning. My amazing team, my fans. Thank you to my island, because now we have one of these. And Drake, thank you for, you know, being such a great friend, best friend. I was just like, damn, you don't say it like that. But she made it very clear for now. And she was like, all right, thank you, good night. Me getting this at a young age. I'm killing the game. Not done yet. It's not over yet. It's just getting started. Let's get it. It's like, okay. So that was it. And that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about for the VMAs. So please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think.